yes, it is that cold out. The temperature here on the East Coast has gone down significantly, whereas I have to put on a coat and heated gloves. But on a positive note, look at what we're riding. Oh shit. I'm hitting 127 miles an hour right now. No, that's kilometers per hour, and that might need to be set up. Alright, but I feel good. I am outside. I am riding something that I put together with my own two hands. I had a lot of help along the way. A lot of tips and tricks were given to me by the boys over at Powerful Lithium, the team over at Spark Cycle Works, and this is it. This is the maiden voyage. So my brakes are working. I bled them myself, but regen is not turned on. Oh boy. Suspension feels good. It's smooth. So the tune that I put together with Matt from Spark Cycle Works is holding up so far. All my nuts were tightened and bolts were checked. So hopefully this maiden voyage goes smooth. I am in level 1 for right now, and I'm not alone. So if I need to get pulled, come on here, perfect timing. I'm with this guy over here. That is Electric Santito. That is my riding buddy, my right hand when I go outside and ride. And hopefully Santos is gonna get some nice clips of me riding this bike. Right, Santos? So what is up, guys and girls? I am Mystery from NYC, and if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you. On today's episode, we are going to be going over the Super 73. Super 73 right now is only hitting 20 miles an hour, but I got a cure for that. Alright, so we're going to start this one off by hitting some of the trails in my backyard. Maybe hit up a famous coffee spot. It's called Main Street Coffee Shop. Get something to eat, and then talk a little bit about unlocking that 20 miles an hour speed limit that you are restricted to when you pick up your Super 73. We are going to munch on some eggs, home fries, toast, and I will have a toasted corn muffin in a minute. Alright, so breakfast was great. Back to the ride. If you are like me and you ride in my neck of the woods, we have a lot of hills out here in Staten Island. No, the 20 miles an hour doesn't quite cut it for me. I definitely need to reach speeds of at least 40 miles an hour, because our city streets, the speed limit's 25 miles an hour, but nobody does 25. Everybody's rocking 35 to 40 miles an hour on our city streets. So to be riding on a bike and only hitting 20 miles an hour, I think that puts me in an unsafe predicament that I do not want to be. Super 73, there are apps that you can download, and you can get, I think, max speeds 33 miles an hour by unlocking the factory controller. But I like a lot more torque and a little bit more speed than 33 miles an hour. So you might want to consider doing something like what I did. I have a whole playlist that can take you through all the steps that you'll need to do, from finding a used e-bike. And the reason why I suggest getting a used e-bike is because you're going to be completely gutting it. You're going to take all of those components, factory components, off of it, and buying new ones. So why not start with a used model, as well as reinforcement. You're going to notice on my frame, I have had this frame reinforced. The guys over at Powerful Lithium, they hooked me up. They have a good welder, and I'll show you some clips of the welds that I have. That reinforcement you're gonna need because of the amount of weight that you're gonna add onto this bike. Just a the battery alone can add like 35-40 pounds to the bike, and reinforcing the frame is where you want to go. So talking about battery, we have 2 batteries on this bad boy. Inside here you got a 50 amp hour 72 volt battery from Powerful Lithium. Up top, this is called a Super Shark pack. We have an 11 amp hour 72 volt battery up top, and that adds a significant amount of weight to your bike, hence the reinforcement of the frame. Over here we have motorcycle grade tires. These are Michelin's. They are the City Grip 2s. The size in the rear is 140/70 by 16, and we have a 110/70 by 16 in the front. To add a little bit more stability at higher speeds, we have a motorcycle grade rim. These are made by Chris Customs. You can find him on Instagram. And I chose a 2-tone, orange on one side, yellow on the other side, and all the paint was done by our friends over at Arcane Moto. When you start upgrading components like your controller and your motor, you're going to hit higher speeds, you're going to have a lot more torque. You might want to consider upgrading either the wheels like I did, or at least the tires. Putting a set of tires like a motorcycle grade tire, they're rated for higher speeds. I think your e-bike tires might be rated to about 35 miles an hour, whereas the tires that I have on this bike is rated more for like 80 miles an hour. And despite that higher rating, I'm not going to hit those speeds, but it's nice to know that I am safe and secure while I'm riding, hitting those higher speeds. Speaking of speeds, be nice to do a speed test on this bad boy. And speaking of speed, looks like he's already ready. All right, so his bike, I know he can hit, I think, 67-70 miles an hour. He has a pretty similar setup to me, so I'm hoping that I can hit those same speeds. On my left, you'll see Electric Santito's ride. He's also rocking a SUPER73 RX, a pretty similar setup, and he's had his for about 2 years now. Is that safe to say 2 years or longer? Damn, 3 years. And judging by his lifespan, the canvas that he chose, the SUPER73 as a canvas for his upgraded e-bike, has withstanded the test of time. Hence one of the reasons why I decided to upgrade mine. So if you're new to SUPER73 and you are not happy with the 20 mile an hour speed limitations that they give you, just know that there are ways around it. All right, so just up ahead there is a long straightaway, probably about 2 miles in length. We're gonna hit that up and see just how fast this bad boy can go. All right, so to the left, yeah, over here, this is Travis Avenue. It's a good long straightaway. I got the Relive app on. It's gonna document the speed. I changed my mode. Go. I'm ready when you are. I am in the sport mode. Let's hope all my settings are good. yeah, we're good to take off. Just be careful. I don't know if there's water, bumps, or anything. Alright, but right now it's a straightaway. I'm at full throttle. I'm catching up to Centos right now. Damn. Oh shit. Be careful, bro. Oh. Okay. Yep. A little bumpy. It's not too smooth. Alright, full throttle now. Oh shit. My front end is a little shaky. But we are pushing this bad boy. Alright, slow it down because that's a big bump. Yeah? Alright, so when we pass the light, if you hit 50, then I hit 50 also. But it would have been nice to have gone a little faster. It's just too sketchy a road. We need that spot by you. Alright, so I'm gonna make a right over here and then find some place to pull over and we can look at the Relive app. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you did 51. Alright, the moment of truth. Ah, okay, not bad. I'm happy with that. 53.6. He did 51. And keep in mind that that was not very safe. It was sketchy as hell. I couldn't hold my throttle open for too long because of all the bumps. So I'm sure that this could probably what, 60 miles an hour easy, right? All right, so back to the ride. All right, so I'm very happy. As I mentioned before, putting on a motorcycle grade tire and wheel adds stability to your ride. Before the upgrade, when I would hit speeds of 33 miles an hour, this setup was really shaky. So to perform this speed run right now, just know that I was a little bit terrified because I didn't know how stable it was going to be at those higher speeds. But I am happy to report that she is very stable. So not only was I suspect to how stable this bike was going to be at those speeds, but also remember, I've never built anything like this before. I have an automotive background, but I've never built bikes. I am new, or relatively new anyway, to 72 volts. So this definitely was a challenge. But to know that I was able to put something like this together, and to be able to hit those speeds, and for the maiden voyage on this thing to be so smooth and stable, you know, I'm really proud at my effort at putting this thing together. But also know that I wasn't completely alone. A lot of the tips and tricks that I got to put this bike together came from the team over at Powerful Lithium and the team over at Spark Cycle Works. Without their know-how, this probably wouldn't have happened. And also, when we talk about the looks of the ride, huge shout out to RK Moto for doing such a lovely paint job. All right, so we're gonna hit the bike trail all the way back to the house because unfortunately I do have to work. All right, to sum this up, whether you choose a stock SUPER73 or you decide to do something like me and fully modified your bad boy, just know that an e-bike is an excellent tool to get outside and to explore your backyard. You'll find areas that you didn't know existed. Alright, so we reached the point of the video where I say goodbye. I am on my way home. If you guys enjoyed this video, like always, don't hesitate. Smash the like button. Leave a comment because I get back to everybody. And if you want to, let's see if I can do this. Please subscribe. So until the next video, peace out, everybody. So keep in mind that this e-bike has front and rear suspension, but if you want to add some cushioning to your ride, do something like I did. Reach out to the team over at Tapia Seats and get yourself a seat just like mine. The cushioning is a lot greater than your stock setup, as well as it looks a lot nicer too. Add some style, add some flavor to your ride. I am super excited. The bike is super smooth. She's riding really nice right now. I got a shout out Matt from Spark Cycle Works for the tune. Oh shit, that is so cool. That's a big one, right?